Hi everyone! And happy Sumeru Day. I'm not muted, right? No, I'm not muted. Okay. I've done that a handful of streams. Hi everyone. Hello. Holy crap, there's a lot of people in here right now. Hello, Monday, Yuna, No Artifacts, Soft, Halcyon, Victor, Cabrilla, Jaimez, Jobster. Hi everyone. Bach. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I did not finish reading the manga. I am part of the way through it. I have been reading it off stream. I did not finish it though. I've been, you guys said that, the manga sets up a lot of stuff for Sumeru, and can make the experience, can kind of like enhance the experience of Sumeru. So I am actually finishing that. I did not finish it yet though, but I said but. How's everyone doing today? Sets off some minor stuff, not a core story. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, so I am finishing that up, reading it off stream. One of my favorite parts of the manga is whatever that panel is it in chapter 2? Yes, it is. This this panel where you see just how small Amber and big ol' Kaya. Small Amber. Oh, also wait, I have that somewhere as well in one of my saved tabs. Don't look at my saved tabs. Very important information for you all. Look, someone made a height chart of everyone, and I was not wrong. Yenfei is Yenfei very small. Big balls. Hello, Jelly. Welcome everyone. Yenfei small. Hu Tao also small. Haven't met Sucrose yet. Goro taller than I thought. I thought he was really short. I thought he was shorter than Kazuha. Kazuha and Ether kind of small. I also thought Shinobu was way smaller than she is as well. I thought she was I also thought that she was really short too. And then of the tall females, Beto is one of the shortest tall female models. And then the absolute giant, which 6'2" is really not all that giant for. And Sarah, tallest. I don't know why I don't know why I didn't imagine Shogun being that tall. I don't know why. I don't know why I always think of her as slightly shorter than that. But anyways, yeah, by Chinese standards they are Titans. Yeah, six. I'm in I live in the US for anyone who's kind of new. I live in the US, and 6'2" is kind of like, 5'11" to 6'2" is kind of normal height males. I'm a short king. Tall body but zero brains. Hello, Anonymous Potato. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for the first time in chat. Hello. Giga Himbo. Did I meet Sucrose? Did I meet Sucrose in the TCG? For some reason, I don't remember. Must not have been too memorable. Another test, cabbage. All right, let's hop into this. I'm slightly I am later than I thought I'd be. So, in the interest of being efficient with our time and our rosemary, that's a dumb joke. Do I have any wishes I can buy? I do. Wop, 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 wop. Wop, wop, wop. Any standards? Nope. We have no standards here. And I think that's all. I'm pretty sure right before stream I did all of the kind of housekeeping stuff. So like my my dailies and stuff. I did so that we wouldn't have to bog down the stream with that, and we could just get right into Sumeru. So yeah, my four main bros are very well built, and then the 3 other bros that I throw in as well are also pretty well built. And then the only other one that I slot in for people is Shinobu, who also is decent. She could stand to have some better artifacts, and some artifacts that are better. We have no standards here. And some artifacts that are higher leveled up and better artifacts as well. However, I'm kind of liking Thundering Fury and Wanderer's Troop for the time being. Also, for anyone who's new, I've unlocked less than half of the available types, the available sets. So as we continue going on, you know, we still got 3 released nations to go that I haven't even seen yet. So as we continue going, I'll find better artifacts, better kit, not kit, but better artifacts and better sets for everyone. But for right now, Thundering Fury, Wanderer's Troop, I'm fine with her being that. I think I said Thundering Fury. Let's move on past that real quick and just go straight into Sumeru. I need to activate the quest though.
Navigating the world.
Navigating the cabbage is a whole lot easier. Oh, that's all the way over here. Oh, excuse me. Bitch Puddin', thanks for the first time in chat. Hello. I like your screen name. I am not wishing for anyone. Not on this banner. I'm holding out for a hero. I'm holding out for Zhongli. So I'm saving up for Zhongli, and we saved up for Nahida and got her really early because we were able to just like basically like the day that she dropped, we got her. I'm pretty sure because we went into that with like 64 wishes, because we didn't pull on. Whose banner did I skip? Who bannered right before Hu Tao and Nahida did? But I skipped them. What? Ah! I fell. Oh, Jilonin, yeah. Jilonin. Ocelot, mommy. Why did I say that out loud? Alright, Star Shroom. Time for Sumeru. Go to the land of the Dendro Archon. No, that's based. Toucan. Did I already capture one of those guys? Hang on. I didn't. Wait, no, wait, it wouldn't be here, would it? Where do your captured animals go? I thought I did. Are they in food? Awesome, mommy.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Sounds good.
But, Paimon doesn't know Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Smaller settlements. Hello.
Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead!
She's gonna walk on that.
Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers.
Well, that's my favorite thing. She was about to step on that burb.
Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh?
Ignored.
Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Hey, listen! Sumeru Local. What a horrible name. Is that on your birth certificate?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Could there be a reason that she's very, very clearly, intentionally ignoring us?
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
It's a better name than Vile, yeah. When we were in Chenyu Vale...
Let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
When we were in Chenyu Vale the first time, and I walked through the moss, I was like, man, that's a really nice effect of the moss like warping around us. Now that I look at it closer, it's actually one of the worst effects in the game, because all it is it's just a warp deformer. Not even a warp deformer, but all it does is it just like balloons around your, like it's a great texture and like it fits the design of the game, but it doesn't look as good as I originally thought. I don't know why I said that it was like an amazing texture, but that's okay. Because all it is it's just a bulge effect. Like they just put a bulge effect on it to make it look like you're displacing it with your feet. With your feet. This way. I thought the rock was glowing, but it was just a marker.
She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case.
Some signs of civilization, though.
Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Give it another shot. Why not?
Alright then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all. Oh. What a lovely smell. It's coming from that sensor over there.
Oh, I don't know.
This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Do I still just have Yinger trauma? Because I thought that Paimon was saying that the lady smells good.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
The smell is bothering him? Something's not right.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Yeah, well, you're a god, so. I've got to get... What's so wrong with the smell? I've got to get out of here. I think I'm gonna pass out.
What's happening?
Dead.
Traveler, this is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Oh no, he's getting high. Hello? Hello, not me, not hello from work from me, Akun, but hello. Whoa, we are tripping some kind of balls right now. What is this? It looks like the Yggdrasil. I mean, it really is invoking Yggdrasil vibes. Okay. Where did that rock even fall from? From the heavens! What? Johnny just saying hi, just throws a rock at us. World forget me? Zoomp.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now. Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright,
Kale!
absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
We got Kale really early, like way back. Why did we get Kale? Was she an Abyss? Was she an Abyss floor reward? Or was she, like a... She's free. She's free! Kale! Green Amber!
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Hyman was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is. This is Garville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
Wow, she is just Green Amber. Like, even her attitude and everything.
My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thanks.
Oh, no thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
Why does this give me vibes of Red Dead Redemption 1? When you go to the fort that Bill is occupying, you get shot, and then Bonnie, not Bonnie Parker, that's Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie nurses you back to health, and you wake up and have a very similar conversation to this. I seem to be fine. I have a bitter taste in my mouth, I guess.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
Bonnie McFarlane. She's like, Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane, by the way. I'm available. And you're just like, what? Master's herbal medicine. And who's your master, pray tell?
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Okay. Got that good Naku?
Whoops.
Good job. Ah!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
It's Ears, bro. I've seen him in the character archive.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead, so others can remind him to be careful.
Why she look so sad?
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yikes.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
So you're like the pharmacist?
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Feeling pretty good.
Oh, this is my master. Forest Watcher Tainari.
Tainari.
He's chief officer over all the rangers here in Garville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the Spirit Borneal I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yeah, bro, I saw a tree.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious?
Yeah, bro, a tree. the head empty smile, and he's as he's in his thinking stance. I saw the Yggdrasil.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room, and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on, and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Ears.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
But we need to get to Sumeru. I keep on wanting to say Sumeru, like Subaru. We need to get to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Have a little taste. What?
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, he's like, hey, this made you trip balls before. You want some more?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you?
Look at this cute little orb, though. It's got ears.
So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own, at least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay?
Alright, fine.
Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Medicine. Sorry.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right.
I mean, that's been the case with everywhere we've been, Paimon. Like, we didn't make it 4 steps in Inazuma before we were arrested. We didn't make it 4 steps in Liyue before we were engaged with the Millilith.
Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
I feel it's a little weird.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
I don't think what I saw... Oh, I don't think what I saw were hallucinations.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Bro, the music already in this area... Hey, I also shook my head just now. The music in this area already is so beautiful. I'm not sure if they were not hallucinations, but could be. I don't know. When I saw the vision, I felt as if I was standing deep underground. But the red sky... Could it have been... I didn't put that together. Could it have been Conria?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
He probably wasn't telling us the truth. I don't know. I don't think that's the case.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
We need to get to the bottom of this, Paimon. Stat.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier.
Oh, red skies have always been the symbolism of the cataclysm in the game. Right. The cube lady with the cube and the cube lady with the cubes. Jeez.
Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's talk with Green Amber.
Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
I get a night of rest.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale.
And because we're in a new area, even though she's not as synergized with this team, I'm gonna throw Beto back in because it's Beto. Because she's my Beto. Look at this cute little place. Also, is this a... Wait, I wandered in here before, didn't I once? Yeah, when we just wandered in to Sumeru City. And that was when the event was going on and you guys were... Thankfully, I'm an idiot. So I just... Thankfully, when we were in Sumeru City, I either don't remember or didn't realize that I was technically looking at spoilers because there was the event going on, and you guys were like, maybe you should get out of here, and I was like, why? Oh, okay, I guess I will. Yeah, drink up, girl. Where is she? She's up there. Yeah, and it was a while ago that you guys said, but it was she was an abyss reward, an abyss floor reward, an abyss row floored, and she's got the boomerang. AR, we're almost to 55, 54 going on 55, and world level 7.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time.
Roasted.
Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... Well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now.
That was the most brutal, roundabout way of saying yes.
Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Is there anything we can be helpful with?
Yeah! Since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day.
Gandharvaville.
And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there!
Got it!
All right. We'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me. So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger. Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest.
Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Pathway lamps.
Paimon, Traveler, this way!
You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Yesterday is a gift. And today, wait, that's not how that quote goes. Yesterday is history.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Which lamps are you talking about? Oh, these? Lamps.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
Wobbly. A little wobbly, she says, as it's already fallen over. Wobbly.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. Sweet flower.
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before.
Yeah, bro. Already activated
It's pretty
it.
high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
So this also, real quick, we are going to. So the way Sumeru has been described to me, and also based on how this quest has been going, I'm going to be doing minimal exploration prior to doing a lot of my exploration initially will be from doing the quests. Like there's a lot of areas and stuff that are unlocked via quests, you guys said. And also, we kind of wandered around here. We found her little hut as well, just wandering through here. And I'm going to be more apt to find things not on my own, but through the quests. And then after the quest, then we can re-explore those areas and then grab everything later on. So, shouldn't be a problem.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, there's two?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That, Ball was the original Electro Archon, and then A, who is technically, Raiden Makoto is technically Ball, right? And, Raiden A is technically Beelzebub. Interesting. The calamity really, the cataclysm, really, messed some stuff up, didn't it? That's an understatement.
According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Oh, that's right, Yuna. The current Dendro Archon is the youngest and only 500 years old. Yeah. Again, you did tell us that when we were us and Zhongli were talking with her. Isn't that also where the idea of the latest character release is Kai and Tainari. We know nothing much about Sumeru's lore. You mean at this point in release? Like if I was playing this day one.
Maybe it's with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
Why not?
Because you two know Amber, right?
What the You are Green Amber!
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Amber? Outrider of the Knights of Favonius?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she
Huh.
helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person.
Interesting. I would not have called that.
There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
And I designed my hair after her.
If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
She's a prime example of a true outrider. She's also the only outrider, but that's a small detail.
Sorry.
Never seen this side of you, Kale.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
How do you know that we've met Amber? Well, there's a rotting steak that's been in your inventory for 4 months with a pair of bunny ears sticking out of it. So I assumed that was probably Amber's.
In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
So that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really.
All right. Our reputation precedes us.
I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Ruka Devata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Ruka Devata. These names are gonna take me a bit to remember how to pronounce and stuff.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon?
My sister gone.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Paimon's right. We're friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly. I'm not a very good climber, so I'll just let you handle the statue. I'll go check the facilities up ahead. By the way, once we're done with our work here, would you like to chat some more?
Okay.
She's got that chipper Amber energy.
Into the wind.
Into the wind. Why am I not using these?
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
True.
Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Ruka Devata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I mean, if it's a statue, probably the previous Archon, right? Because, well, it has been 500 years though. Because I was about to say that it probably wouldn't be the new one or the current one, because like there wouldn't be time to, like, these statues are pretty ancient. But it has been 500 years. Maybe Ruka Devata?
You might be right. The statue does look kinda old. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Meticulously clean the statue.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale. Okay.
Can do. Where is she? There she is. She's sitting. I wonder if that's another sit spot.
Hi, we're back.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon. Down, girl.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food.
All right.
Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I won't argue with Xiangling. I'm arguing with you.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets.
Oh, that sounds
I hope
delicious.
you'll like them. Whoops! No, you dropped it on the ground!
It's okay. It's not our first time eating crap off the ground.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
We enjoyed the pitas.
Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Nice.
I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Pita packets.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
You really are, Amber. Clumsy and clumsy with a pure heart.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature, but Master is actually very kind at heart. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something?
Amulet. Amulet of Kvasir.
Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Speaking of his ears, I'd really like to pet them. Head him to ether reigns supreme.
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too.
Okay, Kale.
Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
Strong boy.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why, is he going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Paimon's the best. I know people find her annoying. I don't. Paimon's the best. She...
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
Because of that, you can tell she actually gives a damn about us. Like... Oh my gosh, Paimon, calm yourself.
No! Don't touch me!
What the f- Paimon just punches her in the face. Huh? Kale, what's the matter? All Paimon did was...
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
Paimon, you're the one who just ran up on her like you were...
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Garville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Read the manga wink. Mmm. I shall.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Is very clearly walking, is very clearly visible. Oh, this is a sit spot. Yay! Can sit. Return to Gandarville. Gandarvaville. Look at this guy. Can't sit, 9 out of 10.
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
I have.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Okay.
Wait until 8 the following day. Philby! Oh, an adventure. Taking the path through the chasm to Sumeru was a bad idea. I thought it was a shortcut, but nobody like me couldn't get through those blockades, so I had to go all the way around instead. That really exhausted me. Sounds like it was a bad idea. Ugh, don't remind me. It's too late now. It's my fault for heading to Leo after leaving Mondstadt and then going straight to Sumeru. I wasn't able to plan my route properly. I should have gone to Fontaine for... Would that have been quicker? Or more direct? Luckily, I've finally arrived at civilization, so I'm gonna rest here a while. Wise choice. Thanks for the approval. Gives me my confidence in my own decision. It does look pretty safe with so many forest rangers here. A young girl with green hair tried to say something to me when she heard that I'm a Mondstadter, but she didn't say anything in the end. What was up with that? I was too tired to bother asking for details. I'll ask about it again, should I meet her again.
Okay, buddy. Sounds good.
Wow, listen to the sound of his boots on the wood. Sumeru Rose. Farbot. Oh, it's Farb. Oh, this guy. I pick Rukashava mushrooms every day. My wrist is sore and my back aches. And I'm only in my 20s. Sounds tough. Ugh, no kidding. Picking mushrooms requires endless bending down. It gets real horrible after a while. Luckily, the academia requires a huge supply of Rukashava mushrooms, so I gained a steady job from this. My current goal is to save Samora, buy a house in the city, and live there. About Rukashava mushrooms. Rukatava mushrooms are great stuff. You know by the name that they must be something amazing left by the greater Lord Rukatavata. I think they can serve as cooking ingredients, herbs, and well, maybe fertilizer. Well, I'm not sure. Since the Akasha didn't tell me all its uses, I guess I didn't need to know. As long as the academia needs it, I can always make some money from it. The only thing I do know is that it's a great ingredient for cooking. Here are some for you to here are some for you. Take a try. Take a try. What the Take a try. Bro doesn't ask questions.
Our recent catch was great. We definitely have enough for a grand feast this time.
Cool. Master Chef. Oh my gosh, frames. Master Chef, I used to love watching you on TV. Even an idiot can cook awesome food with this fresh meat.
I'd like some fresh meat too.
Can you cook? What kind of question is that? Don't look down on my culinary expertise just because I'm wearing a Forest Watcher's uniform. I'm the renowned Master Chef, now playing on TLC or whatever that Food Network, of the Forest Rangers. All right. That's enough jokes for now. Still, even if I'm not truly renowned, my culinary skill is pretty extraordinary. Everyone praises it once they try it. I don't believe you. Give me something. That's what this box means. You got a problem with me, pal? But you don't look anything like an unreasonable oaf. Oh, I get it. You're using reverse psychology to get a free meal out of me. Well, that's okay. I don't mind falling for tricks when it comes to sharing food. I have only one request. Just spread the good word about my feud if you like it. Didn't we get speaking of which, didn't we get one of, like, wasn't it Kale's birthday at some point? Or does she not have a birthday? I don't know why I said at some point as if she doesn't have a birthday. Hasn't Kale had a birthday since I've been playing, or maybe not? Oh no, she hasn't. Never mind. I thought I had her specialty dish actually. Maybe I was thinking of Sucrose. Sucrose. Is Sucrose a sweet character? Get it? Okay. Wait. Wherever. Wait until 8. I gotta wait till 8 the next day though, don't I? Oh my gosh! I gotta keep waiting. Waiting on the world to change. Keep on waiting on the world. That was me speaking into my water. Waiting on the world to change.
Hyman was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Let's. Ears, boy.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Oh, why?
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
Well, that's a little depressing.
So, Tighnari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Also, she might be Harry Pottering and pretending to be asleep and is listening to everything we say. What the? But it was just like, I'm just gonna fall here for a second.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
We shall.
To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body.
Oh, weird.
At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
To lose all control over the body, that sounds horrible.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier,
Oh.
it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Any cure?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
Damn.
Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Fucking Fatui, mate.
What? The
That was
Fatui?
such a horrible accent I just did.
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them.
Yes.
That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
Which doctor? Which doctor? Which doctor? Any Doctor Who fans in chat?
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them.
Weird. My brain immediately went to something similar to like a delusion. Like something that they would use to stabilize her.
However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships.
Oh my gosh,
I
that's
trust
horrible.
that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Oh my gosh, that is so sad.
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
How is she?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us.
Something that just flashed in my brain. It's crazy because the manga came out before release of 1.0, like before the release of the game, right? So it's crazy that you guys got Kale nuggets, like little nuggets of Kale lore even before Mondstadt had even dropped. That's fascinating. Because what year did Sumeru drop? Because that was like a couple years after 1.0, right? Or like a year or something after, like, general story outline was definitely planned. Yeah, 2 years after the release of the game. Damn.
Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
Yeah, it gives you a hint of how long they've been working at this game. Yeah, and it means that they can set up things from the end game and leave those little sprinklings way back in Mondstadt and Liyue, because they know the final station the train's going to end up in, so they can leave little sprinkles and stuff. I love that, you know.
All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, I go too?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilot Pala Lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
I mean, I could just give her an ER artifact.
Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilot Pala Lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilot Pala Lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me.
So am I.
The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon, never bring up the topic of flowers with Kainari.
Busted.
You hear these things? Oh my gosh, bro, the battle music in this region is incredible. We just get like a couple seconds of it just like sprinkled around.
Time to go.
I'm also remembering you guys saying that Electro and Pyro aren't great for these little fungal bros, because their drops can change depending on what element you use, right?
Hey, come here!
Oh, it drowned. Fungal spores. Nighthawker, fucking nerd.
He's like, actually, the Sumeru rose is not actually a rose.
Like my nerd voice.
Alright, what we looking for, Sonny?
There should be
Oh, it's night.
Pala Lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage
got
to
a
gather
tail.
4 of them, that would be sufficient.
How did I not notice he's got a tail?
We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
He's got a tail. He's got a fog machine. Fresh lotus. More like flesh lotus? Why would I say that?
Enough Nilot Pala Lotuses. Let's head back to meet Kainari.
Yes, but there's more over here, Paimon. And if there's the opportunity to rid this land of all of its natural beauty, who am I to let it grow and flourish?
Hey Kainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Flesh lotus. I don't know why I decided to say that out loud. I was thinking like fresh lotus, flesh lotus, and then my brain was just like, that whole brain mouth filter, forget about that. Honkai and Zenless are ones that I want to eventually play on this channel. There's just so much in Genshin that I'm gonna wait a bit to dual wield Hoyo games, but those are ones that are very attractive to me.
Hey, Tainari!
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Forest Watcher.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly.
Withering zone?
Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading, so we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Gandharvaville.
Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering.
Why is that just the name is reminding me of oh my gosh, my name is blanking on the brain. My brain is blanking on the name of the game. But the Crimson and the Corruption in, oh my gosh, 2D Minecraft. What is it actually called? But it was reminding me of that. Terraria, my goodness. Yes, thank you, Cramiel. Cramiel?
The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here.
That's why Kalia was saying, why can't I go? I have a vision too.
Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I can get toward the... I don't have a vision, but I can get toward the armament.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. In that case, alright, you two may accompany me.
Okay.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Sweet. Sounds good. Everything's very close by in this small little area right here. Hey, Sumeru rose. That's not a rose.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there, in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, Traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Seems simple in principle.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death.
So it's a similar mechanic to sheer cold.
You ready then? Let's go.
Like a build up of something. I like how Paimon doesn't have to worry about it.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Floating hydrofungus. Ew.
Dendrogramma. Dendrogramma. Oh my gosh, I'm looking around. Leave me alone. Schmack. Schmack.
How did that not kill you?
What does this do? I thought this would lower the, oh my gosh, the music, bro. It's that I've got to go do. Did I miss? No, I didn't. Collect underground and then attack the withering branches with charged attacks or aim shots. What's this?
Time to go.
Bonk. All right. Ow! All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. 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 Okay.
Time to go.
There's another one right here.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Infuse that hydro on these bros.
Quietly now.
Infuse that hydro on these bros. Oh, they're already dead. Next one. Next one. Next one. Is it just this big guy? This doesn't just take more, or? Oh, I missed one. Oh, up there. There's a Dendrogramma closer.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Here comes the fetch.
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
Pop. Similar to the miasma in Chenyu Vale.
Everything's returning to normal now.
Or rather, the inverse. The miasma and Chenyu Vale are similar to these, because these came first.
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright. It's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
Oh, damn.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Oh, weird.
Huh? But why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid? Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering, similar to like there's no cure for Elazar?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia.
Oh wow!
It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
Don't think so.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
Dope.
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Is that the tree that I had is that the tree that I saw when I was tripping balls? Yeah, spreading and extending a massive cavern.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day.
Huh.
The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
You mean Irminsul is sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Gandharvaville. Interesting. Huh. Weird. The lore is already loring. you guys know what I mean, right? Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about. What is it? Oh, it's a Sealy court that I apparently already Sealied. It's a Sealy that I already courted. Nope. Why am I walking? What am I doing walking? Oh, there's not a, we'll just walk. Christopher Walken. What a beautiful, oh, I thought I could walk under this. What a beautiful area already. Just this first section of the, just this first section of this region. This first small section of a region. We've explored this much. This first small section of a region that stretches all the way out to here and all the way up to here. Oh, hey, there's a thing over here I can interact with.
And a mushroom. And a star shroom.
Oh, it's one of these things.
It's one of these things. It's a pig with a mushroom on its back.
Turtle pig. Okay. Whoa, why did I do that so far away from it? So far away. Where am I going? Up top? Up there. Shroom boar.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
Only 10%. Yeah, I feel like I'm not even like 5%. I feel like I'm not even 5% in.
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that?
Burb.
Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, right.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it.
So demanding.
All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I'd prefer not to remember that.
She was already dead, and then I raised her from the dead.
Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see.
Are you allergic to peanuts? I don't know. Here's a peanut. Let's see.
So, how do you feel?
No unusual feeling. Oh, it's a light and refreshing fragrance.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
Yeah, so what I saw weren't hallucinations.
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all, though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So what exactly was it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself.
Oh wow, dang.
I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
Hello? Burb?
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thanks.
No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
That's what I do. That's what we do. go and rescue Hypatia. I will. It's my specialty to rescue those that need rescuing. Oh, I thought I could make it to that one. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Hypatia, you dead yet?
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
The hell was that noise? She did. What the? And everyone's little bracket smileys in chat. Thank you for the first time chat, Mystical Mother Moth. everyone's bracket smileys. Why it look like that? Why it look like that though? Where'd it go?
There you are.
Bro, you would not believe the trip I just had. Every time I go into this cave, I just... T33, thanks for the first time chat as well. Welcome.
Hypatia, are you alright?
You're not gonna say anything about that walking herb you saw with the old school smiley face?
So hungry. Need water.
She looks famished.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
She did. Renelle, thank you for the prime. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Sorry, what the hell was that thing? And why? What and why?
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we?
There must be a logical explanation for this. Clearly, Ether.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Wow, wow. We're really... Are we on a part of the... I'll keep playing. Before I ask any questions that might immediately be answered. Door of Resurrection. There's gonna be enemies! There's gonna be enemies!
This place is huge!
Indeed.
I knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look.
Let's think about it.
Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
I'm trying not to use Electro or Pyro on any of these bros. Bounty mushrooms. I already know how to. Thanks to my chat. Already know how to do this. Do I need? What is this? What are these things? Oh, they're just things in the world. Oh wait. Okay, I can't get in there. I could also do that. Plenty of stuff to explore in and around here. It's only when you're farming. Oh, okay. Boing. What the heck is this thing? Primeval rosin in domains. You'll sometimes find primeval rosin and sealed paths that correspond to them within domains in Sumeru. Collect 3 within the domains to unlock the corresponding path. Interesting. Any more around here? Wait, is this the way we came in? No. No, we came in down below. Down below! This music is very soothing.
Time to go.
Can I just deposit this one here? Nope, I can't. Okay. So I just need 3 of them.
Follow the wind.
Do you? Do you really? For realsies? Wait, this is the way forward. I'm gonna look around real quick again for more of these little things before I continue on. Ah, got it. No! I can't climb it. Oh! Oh, that almost killed him. No big deal. Oh, that wasn't the door. I can usually deposit them. Oh, this is the door. Okay. Probably let's just go the way forward because it doesn't look like there's any more in this room. Also, chest. Man, I can grab onto these things from a lot further away than I think. Alright, let's keep going. Whoa. Wah! What the? We're in Inazuma. What? Why?
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Ah! Huh. And this is back at the bottom of the room that we were in before. Weird. Oops, 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 oops,
Oopsies, oopsies.
Let me go deposit this one real quick. Those blue things.
They're lamps.
Into the wind.
And then maybe one more when we go through this loop again. Do this schloop. Wait, have I gone up there? That was stupid. Oh, I can't even climb the wall. Okay. Let's go. Let's follow the way forward. Follow the wind. Cactus Hog, thanks for the first time chat. Hello. Oh my gosh, Kazuha, chill. Chill, my boy. That's my boy. Whoa, hello. You guys are suffering, so let me fix that for you.
Busted.
That's how I'll justify these fights from now on.
I'm going in. To ashes.
To splashes.
Take this. Gotcha.
Anything in here? Just the food supplies for these dying hilly churls? Or wait, they were only dying when they're down in the depths. Down in the what? Oh, I'm a butterfly. What the frick? I also can't even move the mouse to like look around right now either. Oh. What? Ah! These hurt. Not sure if you guys noticed. Oh wait, I can just oh, I can even select these. Never mind. I thought I could select them in the water as well. Curiosity kills the squirrel. Oh, that's what was up here. Oh. So trying to get up there, you would have gotten up there anyway. Nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Wow. Back in Inazuma again as well. This is Inazuma, right? Yeah. This is definitely Inazuma.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
I don't. I think she looks pretty good to me. Okay. This is this looks like one of the arenas. This looks like the single-use domain. One of these. What's a glowing door? Nothing. Oh my gosh, look at the lighting in this these stages of the game. There we go. Investigate the corridor. Whoa, whoa. That turned into a painting or like a flat backdrop. What the hell? Is that intentional or is that supposed to just turn into a painting? Because that totally turned into a flat texture when it was a three-dimensional space. Trippy. Elevator? Elevator. Oh my gosh. Cosmic Beto. Blink, blink, blink. Now where are we? Whoa, we're inside the flower again. Inside the bulb. Bulbasaur. Oh my gosh. It's not just me, right? The lighting is crazy in this game compared to the previous three regions. Oh, hi! Why are you here?
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
I love the mixing on this voice. It's like a combination of this voice and a combination of this voice. But in like 2, I really love the mixing on their voices. It's so fun.
Bow before me.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun. Teamwork is trim. As one with wind and cloud.
Oh, I interrupted his attack and wasn't able to. There we go. Now do your thing. Oh my gosh, a hydro shield again.
Let's light it up.
No. That's okay. You don't have to do that. Ah! How come I'm doing nothing to his shield right now? Wait, how come I'm doing nothing to his shield right now?
Why
Okay.
can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
I was hoping it wasn't bugged or something. Donic, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you.
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
I still must find my sister.
Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
I don't know, maybe both.
Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
That's not what she said when we met her, though. She said that like we'll meet again. We have enough time. Like and like she as if she knows like the end of our story too. That's not what she said.
The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
I don't know why his lean back was funny to me then. Just then his little like lean back that he did. Oh, he actually died. Oh, we're back in the cave. Weird. What was all that just now? Strange. Feels like I was dreaming for a moment there, but I can't remember what I saw. Was that another thing, like the tree that wasn't, that like it was and also wasn't a hallucination?
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Kind of zoned out for a second there.
Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first.
She did.
Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
I wasn't there earlier, was it? Water and fruit juice. Hydration reminder.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
Here is a letter. We just got a letter. Hello?
I see.
There we go.
So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
Does that not kind of sound like Beto's VA? Like maybe just a tiny bit?
I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually,
maybe not.
We didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Kind of like a cabbage? Wink, wank, wonk.
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Oh boy. We both been tripping. I love the little bracket smile everyone does.
Wait a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
I don't know, Paimon, is it? You tell me.
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon.
Weird.
I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Ermin's soul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave.
It's so cute. Look at it dance.
In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to.
I was about to say it has gills. Never mind, those aren't gills.
It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone.
They are very Korok looking, yeah. I was hoping it wasn't just me, because like the two games that I played a ton right before getting into Genshin, 4 months ago when I started playing this game, the two games that I've been playing a lot of were Tears of the Kingdom and God of War Ragnarok, which is why I make so many references to those two games. But yeah, they are very Korok looking.
I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them, but I never would have expected them to save me.
Sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Yes, ma'am. Oh my gosh, Mona syndrome.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're out, Traveler. Today's menu will feature Sweet Madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tighnari came to visit.
That is true. Sweet Madames are something from they're a Mondstadt specialty, aren't they? The chickens, that I have over 100 of in my MRE or my NRE. Bennett. My kleptomaniac gamer brain just immediately instinctively wandered over to her supplies, trying to pick them up and stuff into my inventory. I was like, ooh, can I have these? Make some food by the first time. You've got a cooking spit.
Let's light it up.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fire just to light up this one little cooking pot. Make box lunch.
Use the empty box that Tighnari gave us since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Sumeru bento. What the? I love this area already. And we've explored like 2% of it. I got something for you.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
It's okay. I dated a god whose cooking isn't their forte. Look at his kicks stuck in the rock here. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, look at that. That looks delicious. That looks lovely. There's a whole chicken for you, Sonny.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius.
Oh, that makes me even more than a genius, then.
You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn eel primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
Man, what are you? That just brings up so many more questions about who he is. How is he's so powerful to be able to do this? Because obviously it's the mechanic of storytelling and like that the protagonist can do everything and stuff, but like the real lore reason of like why can he do all this stuff? Why can he manipulate the elements at will without a vision and all that stuff, you know? Like, and stuff that like that their researchers have to spend like lifetimes of meditation in, that he can just immediately do. Remember Dendro Archon's power lies within humans, so we can occasionally tap in the. I think I understand.
Naturally. Anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Okay.
Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritawe Starshon at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage.
Rough.
Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself.
I think Paimon can see it too.
That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa, so knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Yeah, but they're not divine beings. They're just like from the divine being. So it's a little more. So also, Ether's legs are so short he can't even like. His legs are kind of dangling off of this stump. It's really cute. He's so small.
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh.
Oh, is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent.
What?
Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Aranara. What was the dream Ether saw from the Aranara? I'm forgetting that. was... Why am I forgetting that? The domain I just went through. Oh. Oh, is the Korra... Oh.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams.
Did it say that somewhere and I didn't realize that that's what the... Did it like state their name? Because that's the first time I feel like I've seen that word here.
The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have
But I
dreams is
also
seen as
just...
a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep.
But I also could just not have been paying attention. It's keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. Weird.
I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again.
Weird, huh?
But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recalled the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
Maybe I have. What about it?
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean?
Yeah, that's because the spaces in between there is like, will the world forget me? Why did the world forget me? I wish the world would forget me. You know, there's so many different things you could place in between those in the ellipses.
If only I could ascend to Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life, I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
We wish you luck on your endeavors, madam.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharville.
Let's head back there, where it seems like we might be getting close to closing out this quest, and then I'm gonna have to call it quits after that. We're already at 2 hours and 7 minutes, almost in a great stopping point. Sweet, 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 sweet.
I follow the wind.
Me too, buddy. Duh.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
What the squirrel doing, bro?
I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Why is it this NPC model is always the one complaining about random stuff?
Keep your emotions in check.
Oh, look at this dude.
Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the academia, not to cause a scene.
My goodness, look at that stash, bro.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me.
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
Is that the word that Kale was trying to say a little bit ago?
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tighnari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
What are these squirrels doing? These squirrels are on crack, just randomly running into nothing.
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master?
Seems like it.
If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tighnari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
I love his voice too. We are leaving. Yes. Look at their robes though. Don't look at me as I pass.
Tighnari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
Correct.
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Immorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom.
Interesting.
Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
We need to say goodbye to Kale.
That's right! Tighnari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tighnari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Thank you, thank you. Alright. This is a good stopping point, or can we go say goodbye to Kale? Because that wasn't the end of this quest. Also, there's a Dendro, not sigil, but there's a Dendro, this is a good stopping point. Okay. Oh, it's a very, only halfway through the quest. Okay. It's very divided, actually, on whether I can say goodbye or not. I don't have to leave actually, it is 6 o'clock right now. let's say goodbye. I don't have to leave immediately. We'll have to grab a drink and put that at a bar.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
I just now remembered you guys did say that the Sumeru stuff is much longer, takes its time, and really marinates in the story and the lore and the world and all that kind of stuff. So obviously this wouldn't be the end of this part of the quest. I just realized that as I was thinking about that.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Take care of yourself.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy.
Fair enough.
But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Garville.
Of course we will.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Garville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Sounds good. All right, yeah, that's a good place to stop. That's a good place to stop. All right. First steps in. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. First steps in Sumeru. Anything else to do before we close today off? I don't think so, right? For anyone who's new, there's been a lot of new chatters recently. For anyone who's new, I am holding off on the current banner, Linny and Chaska. I'm saving up for Zhongli, the next banner. If somehow, Kawaii, who's in our community on the Discord, said that they pulled Chaska at like 1 pity. Someone else said that they pulled a 5-star. They pulled a banner character at like 10 pity. They pulled their Farina at 30. If somehow we pull an early Zhongli, like if we get him like really early, like within this first 30 pulls that we have right now, should I go for Nouvelette or should I go for a Zhongli constellation? Like, because there are some constellations, yes, Nouvelette, okay, because there are some constellations that aren't super useful. People were saying that as far as Nahida's C1 goes, it's really not all that important compared to holding off for your next banner character or something.
If you ever want to trade tactics.
Like Jiangling at C4 is really good, but if all you had was a C1, it's really not all that helpful because it's just Guoba. The big pull of Jiangling is the Pyro NATO. So there's some things where, and obviously she's a 4-star, not a 5-star. So it's much easier to constellationize her. But people are also saying, and I'm kind of realizing as I've been playing them in low-level domains, that C6 Sara, because I C6'd her as we were pulling for Shogun, C6 Sara isn't as good as like some other C0 characters. So can use Zhongli with Nouvelette. Yeah, that's always been my plan is to I need to have a really good shielder for oh my gosh, Bloody Skullman. What do you call him? I really need a good shielder for Yanfei because I'm stopping giving Yanfei anything that's not an attack. Like, she has crit rate and attack, but as a result, she's only rocking 15,000 HP. And she's a catalyst user, so she has a much higher likelihood of getting staggered, and getting thrown back, getting interrupted in her attacks and stuff like that, versus someone like a Claymore user. So I want to put her on a Zhongli team. So that's what's on the table for the future. But that does it for today. Tomorrow we will continue with Sumeru. We are growing insanely fast. So many first-time chatters. So thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Everyone who was new to the stream, or maybe you've been lurking for a while and finally decided to chat. Thank you and welcome, and I appreciate all of you so much. I don't think there's any other housekeeping to do. We are blasting through this game. 4 months and we're already in Sumeru. Obviously, we haven't done every side quest and stuff like that. There's the last island in Inazuma we haven't even gotten to. There's a lot left of Liyue. There's even quite a bit left over in Mondstadt as well. So we're not rushing through it, but even at the rate that we're taking our time, we're still getting through stuff pretty quickly. Sumeru, from what I hear and what I can see on the map from stuff that's yet to be unlocked, is an enormous region. So that is going to take up, I'm going to take my time with Sumeru. However, I wonder, so who asked it? I wonder, we might be able to get, we might be relatively caught up by the time we get to, John and Monday, we're talking about that just now. Caught up by February or March at earliest. We might be able to get pretty caught up by the time Snezhnaya comes out. So that will be something to look forward to. Everyone's been saying, I can't wait for you to see Sumeru, Fontaine, Natlan. So here we are, first steps in Sumeru. So thank you all so much for watching. Discord and merch linked as always below. And we'll be back tomorrow for more Sumeru. So thanks everyone, appreciate you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, also, I'm on US server. I live in America, and I'm a pretty patriotic person, and we hit 1776 subscribers, and I thought that was funny. For those not in America or who don't know, that's the year 1776 is the year that our Declaration of Independence was signed. That's anyways, I wanted to bring that up. All right, bye.